Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And for you guys out there, we were supposed to have a pink elf in the room conversation on Sunday, and I do apologize. There was a lot that was going on, and I realized that I had literally exhausted my body. That being said, there will be a special today. There won't be an excuse for that. I'm still going to go ahead and make a pink elf in the room conversation. It'll be a special one. So we'll have a discussion on that later on, actually, today. But what we're going to talk about for today is the importance of your choice in this world through what you call the matrix. Choice makes up everything because that is your experience of whatever you desire to create. You can choose to be miserable. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be peaceful. You can choose to be violent. You can choose whatever you desire. It is a choice. We believe we do not have choice due to our situation or the moments of where we are in time, but you have the choice to allow yourself to have those feelings or not. When you feel you are, for example, not getting to where you say you desire to go, you feel you've failed. Some feel they'll never make it to where they desire to go, but truth be told, you make that choice. What I ask people all the time is, what are your plans, in a sense, to get to that area? And on top of that, what are you intentionally putting around you? You have to realize that most of us walk through life like zombies, like robots. We do things automatically because everyone else is doing them, and we're not taking purpose towards how we are doing things. So we'll get up in the morning, and either give or take who we are, we might have to go to school, and we have to, of course, brush our teeth, wash up, etc., eat some breakfast, and so on and so forth. Because maybe on top of that, for breakfast, for example, it's the most important meal of the day is what we hear, so we go ahead and eat breakfast because we're told that we have to eat breakfast. So we follow that logic. And we keep going with life, and maybe we go to school, we go to college, whatever we're doing, or maybe if you're not doing any of those, you might go to work next. And I know in my experience, I let my mind just go in the back burner while I just say what I need to say to get past the day. And then perhaps you might go home, or even while you're at college, school, or work, you might eat in the middle of the day. You get your lunch, and then you go home. You might have to do homework or whatnot. You might do the same thing over and 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 over again and again and again, desiring to get to where you desire in life. But the question is, what are you putting into your world on purpose? Give purpose to whatever you desire. Set the intention to whatever you desire in this world. Do not just see it as, I can't make it because of what I've seen X, Y, and Z going on. I can't make it because I haven't finished this program. Think about that for a sec. I haven't finished this program. And that's what it is. It's a program in the matrix for you to, it's to disrupt you. It's to distract you. It's to make you stay in one place. It's like a maze. When you keep going through the maze, you might find a dead end. So then you have to go all the way back and keep going. But most of us will get frustrated when we go to a dead end and not seem to figure out, why is this happening to me, instead of, okay, this happened, let me keep going and going and going, because one way or another there is a way out. There, no matter what a person goes through, you have to realize that there is no such thing as failure. Failure is an illusion, and I've discussed this before, how failure is an illusion to who you are. It doesn't exist. There is no possibility of you failing. The only thing is how willing you are, how much intention you're willing to push, and how far are you willing to go to get to where you desire. Like I've said before, a wise man once said, "Do you want it as bad as you want to breathe?" I would say, do you desire that? Do you choose that as much as you desire to breathe, as much as you desire in your own will? Is that your choice? Ask yourself that question and leave it in the comments down below, because I do want to know your thoughts. But are you intentionally choosing where you desire to go? And many of us may feel that, in a sense, we don't know where we're going, or we're trying or whatnot. And what I say to people all the time is, trying is the first step to failure, and failure doesn't even exist. Don't try, just be who you are. Now you're probably thinking, well, you just said failure doesn't exist in everything. Yes, you're very correct. So let me put it in better context. Trying does not fully allow you to grow who you truly are. Don't try something, be something. Don't worry about the effects of what about X, Y, and Z. Just be that person who creates it and makes it happen. So then the question is, how do I get to where I say I want to go? By intentionally choosing. You have to be willing to accept what you may call positive and negatives, because the truth is they aren't even that. It's your reaction to them that makes them positive or negative. How you react makes it seem that way. If you intentionally push yourself and you know that's how it's going to be. Just like when I created this channel, I already knew it was going to take time. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not worried about it being perfect. I'm worried. I'm not even worried. I'm more focused on, better word, right? I'm more focused on pushing towards this information being out to people, for them to understand who they are and growing who they truly are. You shouldn't worry about the fact of, oh, it's not going to be good, and then you decide to give up because it's not working out. You have to understand that if you desire that, if that's truly what you desire, set the intention, understand those sides of what you call positive and negative, and accept them for what they are, knowing you are intentionally pushing it this way. You are intentionally seeing things happen, and especially to the people out there where people may come up to you and say, well, I'd like to help you with X, Y, and Z, and maybe you might say, I'm too busy, I can't do that. No. Set the intention and seize the moment of that time. Seizing each and every moment is vital. It doesn't matter what objective you have. Success, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse. If it's to own your own business, if it's to create something that hasn't been created, you have to be willing to simply set the intention on your own thought process, of your own will, if you truly desire that to happen. Don't take no for an answer. If you truly desire this, no matter how many no's, you have to understand it only takes one yes for you to get to where you desire to go. It only takes one shot to get where you desire to get in life. It only takes one person to find that beautiful love in your life, the spouse you've desired in your life. It only takes one true intention to travel the world, to get the car of your dreams, to get the house of your dreams, to start a YouTube channel. It only takes one time. You simply have to be willing to keep going and going and going until you hit that one time. And that is another intention in itself, a choice. Are you willing to put yourself through those times where you might feel frustrated? Remember, in the moment, yes, you might be in tears. You might be frustrated in the moment. You might hate the fact of what's going on, and etc., etc. But if you're willing to push yourself by choice, you will get there because you choose that. No matter what anyone else says, no matter how many people have told you you can't do it or you're never going to amount to anything, you have to make the choice that you're going to amount to anything. Amount to something. You're not going to be one of those people who doesn't amount to anything. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this. Amount to something because you choose to. That's your choice. Because truth is, you don't have to do anything. But if you desire something because you enjoy it, because you feel in your own experience, that is what you enjoy, then take that and grow on it. Love who you are. Realize how amazing you are. You are too amazing, too beautiful, too magnificent, too divine not to see. You can set every choice and intention in your world. No matter what is happening now, you are the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. Realize that you can set your intentions to whatever you like in life, whatever you choose in life. Make that choice. And go out there, and whether it means you have to write it down, whether it means talking to people, whatever works for you, whether it means texting certain people, having group chats, again, whatever works for you. These are only a few things I'm talking about, but whatever you see within yourself that works for you, take it. And I hope to everybody out there that you have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.